What's up guys, it's Toby here and welcome to a brand new Liverpool news video where we will have some major updates on Liverpool trying to sign Xabi Alonso as their next manager, because Darren Beattie and other journalists in England and in Germany are reporting that Liverpool are in advanced talks with Xabi Alonso to appoint him as Liverpool's next manager, and we are also in the process of appointing a new sporting director in the coming weeks. And Xabi Alonso is the bookmakers' strong favorite to take over the managerial reins at Liverpool after Jurgen Klopp. And even though Xabi Alonso is aware of how difficult it is to take over after a legendary manager like Jurgen Klopp, Xabi Alonso fully is confident in himself, in his tactical ability, in his managerial ability to take over a brilliant squad of young players, take them forward and keep challenging and winning trophies with Liverpool, which is music to my ears. So if you are happy about this news, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you are new around here, turn on the bell notifications so you never miss the latest updates. And please guys, I need your help. I want to keep making these videos, but the revenues are lower and lower each month on YouTube, so you can support me further financially by subscribing to any tier on Patreon. The lowest tier is like $3 a month. It's like buying a cup of coffee for me, but it would mean the world to me if you could support me by becoming a Patreon subscriber, and you get additional content and great benefits if you subscribe. So link is in the video description to my Patreon, or you can make a one-time donation on YouTube via the thanks button as well. And the report claims that Liverpool have already made an approach for Xabi Alonso, and we are in talks with him and his representatives. Alonso, who could go 10 points clear at the top of the Bundesliga if they win today after Bayern's 2-2 draw against Freiburg. And the Mirror newspaper claims that Xabi Alonso has been touted as Liverpool's next manager for months, and Liverpool have now made the first move for their former midfielder. German outlet Bild claim that Liverpool have made an approach for Alonso. It's outlined that Liverpool have made contact with his agent Inaki Ibanez in an attempt to bring him back to Anfield. And yes, Xabi Alonso is the red-hot favorite to succeed Jurgen Klopp. The same report outlines that Leverkusen are relaxed about the situation. They expected interest in Alonso given the amazing job that he has done at the club, and there is hope internally that he will choose to stay. Intriguingly, another of Alonso's former clubs in Bayern Munich are also lurking in the background. Leverkusen's title rivals have already confirmed that they will part company with Thomas Tuchel at the end of the season, and Alonso is their number one target. But now I'm hearing that if Lazio knock Bayern out, and Bayern have to beat Lazio by 2 goals at home, go through, or by 1 goal and then it goes to extra time and penalties. But Lazio, if they knock Bayern out, then Thomas Tuchel could be sacked straight after the Lazio game, because if they are out of the Champions League, they are already out of the German Cup, and they are very outsiders for the German title. There is no point keeping the manager until the end of the season. With Leverkusen looking a safe bet for the Champions League football next season, there is a chance Alonso could decide to snub both clubs and stay put. However, a return to Liverpool has always been part of his long-term plan, and the Liverpool job doesn't come up very often. I talked about that very frequently on my channel, so Xabi Alonso would need to accept this Liverpool job right now, otherwise it might not come up again in his managerial career. Who knows? In 5 or 10 years, when he's again looking for a new club, Liverpool might have an established manager who will stay at Liverpool for many years, and the Liverpool job might not come up again. Bayern Munich also, according to the Mirror newspaper, are ready to quadruple Xabi Alonso's wages to stop joining him joining him Liverpool. Bayern Munich are ready to hand Xabi Alonso a staggering £20 million per year salary to leave Bayer Leverkusen in the summer. But I think not only would Alonso ruin his legacy at Leverkusen, because the Leverkusen fans would be absolutely livid with Xabi Alonso if he wins the German league title, maybe the German Cup and the Europa League with Leverkusen, and then he goes to their big rivals Bayern Munich. It would instantly ruin his legacy and reputation. And also the Bayern Munich job comes up every 2 or 3 years, and if he already wins the Bundesliga, the German Cup with Leverkusen, why do the same with the Bayern Munich? I mean, at Bayern, if you win the German title, it's just another season at Bayern. While if you win the Premier League title with Liverpool, you are instantly a legend. You are instantly so much higher regarded as a manager because of how fiercely competitive the Premier League is. He would earn as much as Pep Guardiola earns at Man City, and he would instantly become the highest paid manager in Bundesliga history. But I don't think Xabi Alonso's main priority is money. He will already earn a very, very good salary. Even if he stays at Leverkusen, they will give him a new contract probably. But if he goes to Liverpool, he will earn a lot of money there as well. But of course, this news will crank up the pressure on Liverpool. Liverpool need to go close with their offer to this £20 million per year salary, which is, I think, on par with what Mo Salah or Virgil van Dijk earns at Liverpool. Yeah, it's even higher than Mo Salah's net salary at Liverpool. It's £384,000 per week. But I think it's worth it if Liverpool offer Xabi Alonso £300,000 per week as a new manager. I think it's worth it because he's absolutely world class in my opinion. And Liverpool are doing their due diligence on the manager search. So Xabi Alonso, of course, Liverpool's number one target. But we are keeping multiple irons in the fire. What if Xabi Alonso chooses Bayern, or what if he chooses to stay at Leverkusen? Liverpool have to prepare for every possible scenario, every eventuality. And Liverpool had club representatives in Lisbon on Thursday to watch Ruben Amorim's Sporting Club de Portugal beat Benfica 2-1 in the first leg of the Portuguese League Cup semi-finals. Liverpool are carrying out further due diligence on Ruben Amorim, and they are expected to interview him in the process of searching for the new manager. Ruben Amorim's contract doesn't expire until 2026, and he has consistently played down talk of a summer exit. My biggest worry is Ruben Amorim has never managed outside of the Portuguese league. It's not a top 5 league, it's not a very competitive league, but the way he worked with the Sporting players, the way they have been developing the young players is very, very impressive. So he wouldn't be too bad of a second choice. Roberto De Zerbi is on the shortlist for the managerial hunt for Jurgen Klopp's successor. And Liverpool need alternative plans, and they have added De Zerbi to the list. Current Germany manager Julian Nagelsmann, who will only manage Germany until after the Euros, is also on the shortlist. I don't think De Zerbi has been particularly impressive. Brighton just lost like 3-0, I think, to Fulham yesterday, or 2-0, something like that. And yeah, Brighton have done well in Europe, but in the Premier League they have been very, very inconsistent. Lothar Matthäus, a former Bayern Munich and Germany player, has said something very interesting, that he thinks Xabi Alonso will stay at Leverkusen. He said Xabi Alonso's dream may be to one day coach Bayern Munich, Liverpool or Real Madrid, but in my opinion he's not done at Leverkusen yet. Xabi Alonso is not someone who gets carried away by big names because of his career. He celebrated too many trophies, too many successes as a player for that, and he's not going to be guided by money. What matters to him is what he has built and who he has built it with. He knows where he comes from and what he owes to others. That's why I don't think he's going to sign for another club next season. I mean, that works in theory, but when the likes of Bayern Munich and Liverpool come calling, it might be too good of an opportunity to turn down. And what if he has a bad second season at Leverkusen? What if he doesn't qualify to the knockout stages of the Champions League? What if he does badly in the Bundesliga? These job offers might not come up again in 1 year's time. Bayern Munich might have a settled coach that's in 1 year's time. Liverpool might have a settled manager in 1 year's time. Real Madrid might have Carlo Ancelotti still winning trophies with them 1 year from now. So next summer he might not have any of these big clubs offering him a job. Lothar Matthäus also said, I can't think of any coach in Europe or the world who fits Bayern Munich better than Xabi Alonso, but Alonso is focused on Leverkusen, and I think that's good. He's not yet interested in Bayern or Liverpool or Real Madrid. He's only interested in winning 3 trophies with Leverkusen in the next 2.5. Once The way he was as a player, he's the same now as a coach. He's true to his character. The stories that are unfolding now and in the coming weeks and months don't matter to him. He has no pressure and he can take things easy. Yeah, Bayern Leverkusen are still like the underdogs. Nobody expected Leverkusen to even win one trophy this season. But if he could win 2 or 3 trophies, that would be very, very impressive. And also, let me share with you guys an absolutely insane statistic. Liverpool have scored 18 90th minute winners in the Premier League under Jurgen Klopp, more than any other team since Jurgen Klopp took over like 8 or 9 years ago. That's absolutely crazy. That just under Jurgen Klopp, Liverpool have won Premier League games 18 times in stoppage time, basically. Monsters. That's what the mentality monsters. That's what everyone is calling Liverpool. And the most memorable ones, I think, are we scored twice to win 1-0 against Everton in Merseyside derbies in the 94th and 96th minute. We also scored against Tottenham twice at Anfield in 2-1 wins, and also against Newcastle we scored very, very late goals. Darwin Núñez, Fabio Carvalho. Wait, we beat Tottenham 3 times with last minute winners. Diogo Jota, Bobby Firmino and Toby Alderweireld own goal were those 3 wins. And also against Newcastle we have 2 last minute winners recently, which is absolutely fantastic. A Liverpool fan said blood pressure FC. I love that. Oh, the Scouser sense of humor is absolutely brilliant. I don't know if this guy is a Scouser who made this joke, but yeah, that's just absolutely hilarious. Sir Alex Ferguson, the Man United manager, had just 16 late winners as manager, and he managed Man United from 1992 until 2013. So like 2 decades, more than 2 decades. Jurgen Klopp has 18 winners, last minute winners, in less than a decade. So he basically has more last minute winners than Sir Alex Ferguson in less than half the time, which is absolutely mind-blowing, because Sir Alex Ferguson's Man United was literally famous for Fergie time and the last minute winners. Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool has just done more than twice as much as Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp has done twice as many last minute winners as Sir Alex Ferguson, and that is absolutely mind-blowing, because as a kid I grew up a Liverpool fan, hurting because I watched Man United win almost every league title. To see Liverpool dominate the Premier League and reach 3 Champions League finals in like 5 years is absolutely brilliant. And Mo Salah could be in contention to face Sparta Prague on Thursday. At least Liverpool have a few days to rest and recover before we go again. We play Thursday Sparta Prague, then Sunday Man City, then Sparta Prague again. I think we play Man United in the FA Cup, but I'm not sure about that. So yeah, Liverpool have a crazy fixture run, and we just need to concentrate on beating Man City in the Premier League. The good news for Liverpool is that Liverpool play 3 home games in a row in the Premier League, which is really, really good. We play Man City, Brighton and Sheffield United, but we have a lot of cup games. So we play Sparta Prague, then Man City, then Sparta Prague again, and then we play Man United. And after that there is an international break, but hopefully Salah can play like 20 minutes against Sparta Prague or 30 minutes as a substitute, and hopefully he can start the Liverpool Man City game, because I think that game is potentially a title decider. If Liverpool could beat Man City, honestly that would mean so much in terms of the title race. We could open up a 4 or 6 point gap depending on if Man City drop points today against Man United. I don't have high hopes for that, but let's wait and see what happens in that game. And thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.